Hi, this is Lisa Grugan from Meadow Greenhouse, and this week we're going to be answering the question from Katie. Katie wrote and asked what she could plant now that's going to give her color for the rest of the summer and is going to come back and be pretty next year. So obviously we're talking about perennials. She has sun and shade in her yard, so I'm going to go over a couple of things. Now with perennials, the thing to keep in mind is most of them don't have a real long bloom time. There's a few that do, and those are the exceptions. Things like the Homestead Verbena down here and the repeat blooming daylilies. They will bloom all summer, but most of the time you're going to need to stage so that you have spring bloomers, summer bloomers, and fall bloomers. The things that are coming in now are things like the fall sedums. This is a basic black-eyed Susan, and then you have the cone flowers. Those are late summer, early fall, and then we'll transition. We've got these big flowered perennial hibiscus that everyone just loves, Joe Pye weed, ironweed will start coming in, and then we're going to move on into asters and mums. Now for shady areas, there's not as many options that bloom. This is one interesting one. If you have a shady area that's a little bit moist, this is a ligularia. It gets quite big and puts on these yellow blooms in late summer. Otherwise, hostas do bloom. They're not always known for it, but some of the hostas do have a beautiful bloom on them. And then you can always do some color arranging. For example, if you put this obsidian coral bells next to a cathedral windows or one of the variegated hostas, those look very pretty. And then you can use some of the perennial ferns that are also evergreen. So that sometimes in the shade you've got perennials that go dormant in the winter time, and so you have nothing there. But if you have coral bells and some of the evergreen ferns, then that will give you something that's lasting through the winter and then will look pretty again next year. Again, this is Lisa Grugan. If you've got another question for Ask the Expert, please submit it to the website Ask the Expert on Fox 43 WTNZ. Thanks.